Alright, guys, boys. Welcome back to another video. So today we're on Club Moto Livermore by MX Pirata. And I believe this is his third or fourth track. He's not done a lot. I've noticed that he's been putting out a lot of bike paints and everything like that. I think they were bike paints, but they definitely want tracks, I know that. Make sure I'm going the right way. I think I am. But yeah, we're just going to give this track a go. And yeah, like I said, I believe this is his third or fourth track. So I think he's been putting them out like recently as well. I think he's only done about... I think he's done like 4 tracks in the last few months, so quite new to this scene, but I think he's done some decent tracks. I was just going through his profile, and I've seen the tracks that he's posted before on the mods, so I think he gets on the front page of mods quite a few times, which is good. So newer to the community, but definitely making some banging free tracks, everyone. Now, I am on the Project OEM Gas Motorsport, because I'm trying to get the motorsport from Frankie. I've got the one without handguards, and on mods he makes the motorsports, like he gives the motorsports to us for free. So it's not like I'm just gonna buy it on the shop over, because I know it is on shop. But yeah, I'm not paying $10 for it when I can just get it off Frankie. So just trying to get the handguard one off him. I've got the one without handguards, as you guys know, that's the one that I was using before. But yeah, the one with handguards, I didn't bring it over from my old PC. I think it's still on there somewhere. But yeah, I just forgot to bring it over. I bought the non-handguards one, but I'm trying to get the one with handguards back from Frankie, but he's really busy apparently at the minute, so just still trying to get it. I think I've been trying to get it for the past like 2 weeks, just to keep messaging him. He's I'm not on my PC, I've not been on my PC, so still trying. First round of Outdoors is literally tomorrow, so I did want to get it before then. I don't know, I want it before Outdoors, but yeah, I've been trying to get it for the past like week or two, but he's been busy at the minute, so I'll leave him be for now. But yeah, I do want to try and get it at some point. So yeah, just using this one for now with some handguards. Just fancy using some handguards. But yeah, first round is literally tomorrow or today, as you guys are seeing this. Most likely we'll be posting this on Friday for you also. But yeah, first round, it's gone quick. And I just realised as well last night that Sim was on. Obviously Wednesday night for me, like Wednesday 3 in the morning or whatever for me, or Thursday actually it might be. Yeah, Thursday like 3 in the morning. But like that's when Sim is, so they've already done round 2. They've done 2 rounds already before we even done our first round. I didn't think we were that behind schedule. I knew we were doing it a week after IRL, but obviously they did theirs before. They did theirs on the Wednesday before. So very, very interesting that we're technically 2 rounds back from Sim already and a round back from Outdoors. So going to be a little bit annoying, you know, watching the race and then not actually getting to. That's what I enjoy about Supercross, is that you get to race the track and the next day watch the track, like then race it IRL. So a little bit of a shame that we are a week behind. I think they're doing it so they can use the track exact. If they change things on the track, then we can change them. So like they did on press day for Parla when they had, I keep jumping over the score now. On press day when they had that massive like triple thing that like Barsha and Jay were doing. But they ended up turning to like a Dragon's back for the actual races. So I assume that we'll have the Dragon's back. I think that's just kind of what we're doing. We're going around the week after route so we can have the track exact. Not like the track maps like we did for Supercross. So it'll be interesting to see if they are like exact replicas of the track. But yeah, we'll see. I've been just trying to grind as much as I can. But yeah, just been kind of just, I don't know. I feel like I've not prepped as much as I wanted to for Outdoors, but I've just been trying to play every single day. Just trying to stay in the rhythm, not get out of the rhythm before Outdoors. And yeah, I'm comfortable on this setup that I'm using now, but it's one of them weird ones where I'm not that confident on it. So I'm not too sure what to do with it yet. I might end up having to ask Austin for another one the day before Outdoors, which I don't really want to do. But it feels okay in the 2022 Stone Rider tracks. The only tracks that it doesn't feel good on is the TFC tracks. So it is, I mean, this year is kind of going to be what 2022 Outdoors was. It's Stone Rider making the tracks, so I think we could be okay. It feels like on 2022 tracks, just TFC tracks, it feels absolutely horrible on. So I think for now we're okay. We might have to fiddle with a few things. I might have to change a few things while I'm learning the track or something. But I mean, we've not even seen anything of Outdoors this year. We had that little preview video when they announced that Race Tech was sponsoring the series, and I'm not really sure how that works. Not really sure what they're doing to sponsor it. But yeah, we'll see. I've done the same thing again. I keep going over that damn corner. It's because I don't know. I've noticed a lot of people don't use a map now. And I feel like I kind of look at the map way too much in a race, so I've kind of got rid of it. And I'm going to see if it helps. I know like Tyler doesn't use a map, I don't think Jake uses a map, I don't think Cam uses a map either. So I'm just trying to like go down the route of seeing if it helps me like concentrate more. Because I know I look at the map quite a lot. I'm like, oh, who's here, who's where, is the person ahead of me? So I'm just going to kind of get rid of it and see if it helps. I've had it off for about a week now, and I've not really felt like I've needed it. So for now, I think it can stay off. But yeah, I'm feeling ready for outdoors. It's definitely going to be hard because you know I don't do GP, so I've not really had a lot of like 35-minute race practice like everyone else. So coming a little bit behind, I suppose, but as soon as aerial starts, you know, you get back into that flow again. But it's always like the first round jitters, you know, where you don't know where you stand. It's the first round of it being region locked as well. So we're going to see how that works, and I've done it again. I keep breaking up the lip. I'm like, oh, it's this one, and then I'm coming into it way too quick. But yeah, I'm just, first round jitters, you know, you don't really know where you stand. You want to do well, but you also want to like know where you stand. So I don't want to go in like guns blazing, like go in, try and get a top 3 or top 5 instantly. I kind of want to see where I stand. I want to just get a good start. I think if I can get a good start, I come out there like I did in the GPs. But in GP of Sweden, which is the last GP run that I did, in the first race I came 15th because I had a bad start. I had 3 or 4 laps just crash. I was like 30 seconds behind the leader after about 4 or 5 laps. I just could not get going, and then as soon as I got into a flow, I went from whatever was it, like 33rd, 32nd to 15th. So I passed like half the entire lobby. So I don't know. I feel like I've got the speed to come back, but if I have a few bad laps, it's kind of screwed me that race. So, and then in the second race, I got an okay start, got up to about P3. Stayed in P3 for about 3 or 4 laps, then got past for 4th, and then stayed in 4th the entire race. Held my own pace, was being consistent. Person behind me kept gaining like 2 seconds a lap on me because obviously my consistent pace isn't that quick. But brake. Oh god. But like my consistent speed isn't the quickest thing. But I noticed a guy behind me. I think it was Matteo. I can't actually remember. But he kept crashing. He was getting like 2 seconds a lap, and then he'd crash and lose like 7-8 seconds, and then he'd gain 2 or 3, then crash again. So I feel like my consistent speed is consistent, but it's not the quickest. So I'm not anywhere near the quickest lap times by any means. But I can hold that pace the entire moto, and then the people behind me can just keep crashing. So it's just one of the things where I believe if I get a good start, I can run a comfortable top 7 position. But if I get a bad start, it's going to be rather difficult to get back into the top 10, or depending on how bad I start, really. I think if I start outside of the top 15, I can get into the top 10. But I think if I start outside top 20, it's going to be really, really difficult, depending on what the first few laps are like. Am I just going backwards now? Because I've forgotten where I was. Yeah, it's just one of the things. It's just like a comfortability thing. Like, once I sort of know where I am, like in Supercross, I found a pace towards the end. I found a pace that I'm comfortable with. I found a pace that I can like hold. And I was good after I found that, really. I don't think I finished outside the top 10 once I found my consistent speed. So I think once I can find that in outdoors, just do a little bit more practice. But yeah, it's like all hands on deck. First round of outdoors. It's gone very, very quick. To be fair, the break that we had, I thought it was going to be like a week. And we've had, what, 3 weeks, I think it is. So I've kind of enjoyed my break. I've tried to not force myself to play the game. I didn't really take a break on the first day, I'm not going to lie. I think even I finished aerial on the Friday. Break. Oh god, I keep forgetting where I am. But yeah, I finished aerial on the Friday, the last round, and then I loaded up Millville. So I ran laps on Millville straight after. I've literally not really taken a break. But the days that I thought, oh, I can't remember to play the game, I've not forced myself to get in the game. Normally mid-season, like mid-range of Supercross, I'm like constantly, I need to get on the game today, I need to play today, I need to do at least one, I want to do at least one Pablo race a day, things like that. But, you know, I've kind of been trying to enjoy my break, try different games, been playing Extra Fine with like Linz and Charlie and Oles and Jake and all them lot, just sort of been playing Extra Fine. And I've actually been enjoying just doing other things. Been playing a bit of 5M as well, if you guys know what 5M is. Went back to the old roots. I've got like 2,000 or something hours on 5M, which is criminal. I played the same server every day for like 2 years. But yeah, I've just kind of gone back to that server again, so I'm just meeting up with some old mates on there and playing again. So just been enjoying having some days off the game, not forcing myself to actually get on and hot lap or anything like that. But I feel like that is one thing that I will have to work on just for outdoors, is like qualifying speed. I'm normally a top 15 quali and outdoors, top 10 Supercross, top 10 15 is normally where I am. But yeah, you know, you always want to do better. You always want to do better in quali. So yeah, it's just that 1 lap speed, but like I said, just need to find that consistent pace, and then once I found that, I feel like I can sort of just run my own pace and feel confident and comfortable racing. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully all my GeForce and everything is fixed, because if you guys didn't know, the whole like sound thing was all bugged on GeForce during Supercross. I generally sat there for about an hour and a half trying to sync up all the audios and everything on it. Like, it was taking like an hour to edit like a 20-minute video, or like an hour and a half to just edit a 20-minute video. It was absolutely horrendous. So apparently one of the fixes was to put it into the C drive, because I had it in my external, like all my recordings went into my external, and it said put it into your like hard drive, C drive. So I've put it in that, but I've not done a long race on it yet. I've recorded for about 15-20 minutes, it was fine. And yeah, we'll see. I think it's okay. I don't think it's done it since, but I've not actually done a long recording on it yet. So we'll kind of find out during outdoors. Hopefully the sound will be all good if I can record it all. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there. The track was very, very enjoyable. I didn't really talk about the track a lot. I just sort of blabbled on about Ariel. But you know, it's the first round of outdoors, as you guys will be seeing. So gonna be a very interesting day. But yeah, if you guys do want to get his what is going on? If you guys do want to get his track, it is free on MXV Mods. I believe it is his 4th track, and he's done a very good job of it. I do like the roughness. He's done a very good job of the roughness. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.